This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Brings up second and a yard. From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. Throwing is Milroe. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Come on, come on.
On the handoff, this is Jeanty. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Pat to 60, pat to 60.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. This is caught at the 2. And the Raiders going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
Brooks trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
They'll run with Brooks, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Las Vegas. That his first touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Smith. He works free, right side. Devontae Smith, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Ready? From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
Now it's Milroe. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
On the set.
And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 32 now, it is 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that run. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 31, here's second and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Milroe on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Play action. It's Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that.
Saquon Barkley. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A A gain there of 20. Good for a Raider first down. Run right up the gut with Gentry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second down, they need 7.
70.
Here's Milroe to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
A run. Gentry. He'll take this down inside the 30. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Eagles' 29-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready?
On play action, Milroe. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll go play action with Milroe. Out to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 70.
Now Milroe. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fourth down, and here's Milroe. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the count.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very...
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Nick Thornton there to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's 4th down.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
There might not be a better player in the NFL converting with his legs on 4th down than Jalen Hurts. So give credit to this defense. That is a tall task stopping him. They were able to rally to the ball, tackle him short of the first down, and come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On first down, it's Milroe. Jalen Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, Milroe. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 2nd down, Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Uh-oh. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Milroe. That one taken in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Next puck, it's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Hey, go!
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it, ready?
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 60 vices.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They face 2nd down and 7.
17-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
To the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time, they try Barkley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard run.
On the ground, it's Genty. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground with Genty. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Milroe on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. He'll run. He's got space inside the 25. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw. That ball intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here just past the 30.
1st down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Back. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Ready.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining. as we get to 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now, faking the give, on the move left. He runs with it, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal drive from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So, it's a win here for the Eagles. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.